Hey there. I wanted to take a minute to talk about my favorite diffuser that comes with the premium starter kit from Young Living. There are many starter kits from Young Living. If you get the essential oils premium starter kit, you actually can choose the diffuser that you would like. There's 4 different options. This is called the Desert Mist. It is actually my favorite, and it is one of the cheapest. There's a couple others that you can upgrade, and honestly, this one is hands down, even compared to the upgrades, this one's my favorite. I have several of these in our house. So I want to tell you a little bit about how I use it and how I clean it, and any little troubleshooting type things. So when you first take your diffuser out of the box, there's an AC power unit and then the diffuser. Just be careful when you take it out because it does come apart. It's super durable. I have little kids. They've knocked it over. We've spilled some water and oils, but we have not broken our diffuser. So first things first, you want to plug it in before you put the water in, just because that's a little tricky to do after the fact. And then you are going to, let me see if you can see this. There is a little lip right here in the diffuser, and I use this part right here as my guide. And I personally, you can use tap water, spring water, or distilled with this diffuser. I prefer distilled water personally because we have hard water in our home, and I feel like it leaves kind of like a gunky film in all my diffusers. So I use distilled water. I have found the cheapest distilled water for us around here is from Target. And so whenever I am there, I will buy like 5 or 6 gallons, and I keep a gallon in each room that has a diffuser. It just makes it easier when we're using them, because if it's convenient, you're going to do it. And if you got your essential oil starter kit, you got it for a reason. So you want to make sure that you can benefit from the therapeutic effects of the essential oils. So when you start with essential oils, you want to make sure that you start slow, especially when you're diffusing. If you've never diffused before, I would just add maybe 2 or 3 drops to the water here. Don't shake your bottle. Just carefully turn it. There's a little sort of a sweet spot in your oil bottle, and we'll talk about that, where the drops will come out just right. So don't salt shaker it, just let it drip carefully. Start with 2 or 3 drops. Then you're going to put the top on, and when you put the top on, make sure that this notch matches the ventilation hole in your diffuser. It'll lay nice and flush, and it won't. See, if it's not on right, it'll kind of be a little bit crooked. I've done this accidentally before, and it's like just a little off. If that happens, water will leak everywhere, which will make a big mess. Then you just put the top on. I just carefully slide it on. Oops, let me make sure this is on right. It is. I just carefully slide that on. Okay. So this is like super simple. There are 2 buttons to control this diffuser. The first one here has a little power circle. That's going to be the power button. And then this one is the light. So when you first turn on the diffuser, it'll come on. This is the high mist. I don't know if you can, I can't see it with the camera. Well, there's a little bit of it. That's high. And then that setting will run probably about 5 or 6 hours like that continuously. You can also switch it to the low setting. On the low setting, it will, sorry, I changed the light. On the low setting, it will run up to 8 hours. But the setting that I prefer and I typically use is intermittent. So what I did is I just pushed the button. So you turn it on, one push to turn it on high, a second one on low, a third tap to turn it on intermittent. So on intermittent, it'll be on for a minute and then off for a minute. And I feel like I notice the scent of what's in the diffuser better that way. And it lasts longer. Now you also have light controls here. This is bright. This will be a little bit lighter. It's gonna be hard to see with the lighting. This one here, I need to get this in a good position. This is the candle light flicker. Probably need to turn all the lights off for you to see that, but just if you miss candles and you want the ambiance of candles, this is really, really nice. So that's the candlelight flicker. Then you can also cycle through the many different colors. I think there's 10 different LED colors. So it starts with red, kind of moves to like an orangey color, or you can just tap through each of the different colors. One of the things that I learned though, like especially at night, I like it dark. And so if you press and hold this button, the light button, it'll turn the light off. Your diffuser is still running. If you choose to leave the diffuser on, like at night or whatnot, the light function will stay on even after the diffuser has used up all the water. It doesn't mean that the diffuser is still running without water in it. It just serves as a night light. My kids like that in their bedrooms. Like I said, I prefer to turn the light totally off just because I like it dark. Now in terms of cleaning your diffuser, what you're going to do, and turn it off first, and really unplug it just for safety's sake, because it is electricity and we don't want to electrocute yourself. That would be really bad. So go ahead and unplug it. Take it over to the sink. I don't have a sink in here, so we're using a jar. When you pour it out, you want to pour opposite of that notch. So that keeps you from getting any water into this intake valve right there. So pour it out, and then to clean this, Young Living recommends to clean it in between each time you change out essential oils. I don't. I just kind of rinse it with the distilled water. I'm not real diligent about cleaning it, and they've held up really well. Like I haven't had any trouble. But when I do clean them, what I do is I soak a cotton swab in rubbing alcohol, and I'll just gently clean the ultrasonic plate around the edges. If this gets kind of any yucky, like I said, if I use regular tap water, I have to clean my diffusers all the time. I will clean this, I'll just soak it in Thieves dish soap and warm water, and it cleans really, really well. So this little plastic piece right here is very delicate, so just be real careful. And I will definitely tell you, it truly matters what oils you put into your diffuser. If I've had lots of friends who have bought their starter kit with Young Living, and then maybe they ran out and they didn't have time to have it oils mailed to them, so they would buy them from the store and whatnot. And so many times I will tell you, like, it has ruined the diffuser. And I'm not a scientist. I am a dork when it comes to research and reading stuff. But I will tell you, if that's your diffuser is getting all gunked up and all you had in there was lavender, that's not pure lavender. There's other stuff in there. So it's crucial what you put in your diffuser, but it's also really important the diffuser that you use. What I really like about this diffuser is it is medical grade plastic, so it will not break down when it comes in contact with citrus oils, like other diffusers will. I have bought other diffusers from Amazon and things like that, and one of the things that I found is I typically have to clean those far more often than I do my Young Living diffusers. So I mean, I don't know why, but these just work really, really well. So if you are thinking about getting a premium starter kit with the essential oils, the Desert Mist is definitely my recommendation. And I would love to walk you through it and show you how to use everything in the kit. Just say the word and we'll get started. Have a great day. Bye.